Hey everybody. Yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon. I'm inside today. I was wanting to do this beer yesterday. It was a perfectly gorgeous day, upper 70s, sunshine and everything. And I got called into work, and I don't drink until after I get off work, and I didn't get off till after 10 o'clock, or at about 10 o'clock last night, so needless to say, I didn't do this beer yesterday. Today it's cool and rainy. It's in the 50s and rainy, so I'm going to do the first one of the beers sent to me by my subscriber Robert. Hello guy. By the way, Robert, your package was dropped off today, so estimated delivery is Tuesday. I emailed you the tracking number, so you can keep track of it. It's coming FedEx, but I'm going to do one that I've never had. I'm going to do the Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. I had the 60-minute, but that was long ago, probably 3 years ago. I'm not even sure if I haven't reviewed any Dogfish Head beers. Damn it. Sorry about that political call. I already voted 2 days ago, so I don't even take those anymore. So anyway, the Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Off the bottle it says, what you have here is an Imperial India Pale Ale featuring a single constant 90-minute hop addition. It's balanced by a ridiculous amount of English two-row barley. Then we dry hop it in every tank. A little bit from the website. It says Esquire Magazine calls our 90-minute IPA perhaps the best IPA in America. An Imperial IPA best savored from a snifter. So I'm going to use my Brunost snifter. Anyway, from a snifter, 90-minute has a great malt backbone that stands up to the extreme hopping rate. 90-minute IPA was the first beer we continuously hopped, allowing for a pungent but not crushing hop flavor. Yada yada yada. I'll put the rest of it down below. This comes in at 9% ABV, 90 IBUs. So, like I said, I don't think I've got a Dogfish Head cap. I've never reviewed one, and so far I only started saving caps after I started reviewing. So, let me get this in the glass. See what we have here. Oh, I can smell that already. You got a nice light amber, medium amber color there. Really, probably a pinky, maybe a little more of a slightly off-white head. Really small, tight bubbles. Nice looking beer. Really good looking beer for a IPA. So let me get a nose on this. Okay, yeah, you get that. There's pungent hops right up the front. There's citrus, pine. There's some floral in there. You can tell there's a nice sturdy malt backbone in there. I'm getting some good malt, some caramel smell, but hoppiness is primarily pine. It's almost nutty though with some of the maltiness. Maybe just a hint of cedar, some citrus, some peach, pineapple. A lot going on in this. So, but you can tell it's got a good malt backbone too. So, let me give it a taste. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, that's nice. This is really well balanced. I'm getting the hops. I'm getting the malts. It is a hop bomb, but the maltiness just evens that right out. Looks like I'm going to get some nice lacing, some nice alcohol legs on this glass too. The head is dissipated almost entirely. Definitely getting those. It starts with the hops right up front, and then that sweet maltiness hits about the middle of the palate, and Yeah, it ends with a slightly sweet flavor too, but you still got a little bit of that hop bitterness lingering on the tongue. It's for how intensely hopped this is, I was really expecting some more hoppiness in this, but this is really balanced, almost overbalanced. I want a little more hoppiness in an IPA, but it's a darn good tasting beer. Fairly thick mouthfeel. I think it's probably a medium mouthfeel, but not a ton of carbonation. And hold on, here comes a train. Okay, I'm back. Well, this is going to be one disjointed review, but between phone calls and trains. But anyway, this is so far this is a decent, nicely balanced beer. Like I said, it's almost maybe overbalanced a little bit towards the malty side. I mean, you can tell there's good hop bitterness in there, but the malts just even it out almost perfectly. So let me let this warm up a bit, and I'll come back. I'll sit and sip on it for a while, and then I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 20 minutes or so. I've just been sipping on this. I'm really enjoying this a lot. While I was gone, I did notice that this was, let's see if I can read it. It's hard to read on the glass, but this is bottled on July 6th of this year, so it's about 3.5 months old. So I don't know. I'm sure it's probably slightly a different beer when it's fresher. I'm sure the hops have gone somewhat, but it's still a nice tasty beer. I'll tell you, this is an easy drinking beer. As it's warmed up, I am getting a little more of the alcohol on the finish and on the taste, but it's really not that bad. Just leaving a beautiful lacing down the glass. You can see that. Nice spotty lacing all the way down the glass, some alcohol legs. Decent drinking beer. This could be a dangerous beer at 9%. If this were regularly available, it'd probably, at least here, it'd probably be a regular in my rotation. It's a decent beer. I'm wondering if it's as fresher, if the hops are a little more prevalent, but right now it's a pretty nice balance. I mean, this is a nicely balanced double IPA. Definitely an American style IPA with the maltiness and or Midwestern style in particular. Definitely not a West Coast style, at least in this incarnation, 3.5 months old, but still a darn good beer. So that little bit of alcohol heat that I'm getting now that it's warmed up kind of adds a little bit to it, though. I was definitely hoping for more of a malt or more of a hop bomb than this is. In fact, as it's warmed up, the malts have actually come a little more forward, and the malts are sort of overpowering the hops. There's not, you get a little, there's a residual bitterness in your mouth, and definitely on the aftertaste, but not as strong as it was. That maltiness is really, that sweet maltiness is really coming out. So, but even so, in this incarnation, I'm going to give the Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA, I'm going to give it a good solid 9.5 out of 10. If I could get it fresher, maybe, you know, within 2 or 3 weeks or a month of bottling, I don't know if it'll be a different beer or not, but it's still darn good, even 3.5 months out. So 9.5 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer.